Welcome back to the employable tutorials. Today what we're going to quickly run through is how to search a job and search into different types of jobs. So I simply click into this function, and what you'll see is something that's very traditional is your job search preferences, national, whether I want it within 5 miles, your industry, etc. and etc. So for now, to give us a good spread, we are going to look at national. Industry optional, and job title also optional as well. And then you've got these sliders, which is experience fit and qualification fit. Now, if I'm urgently looking for a job, then I'm going to put it to 100% because obviously I need a job and I want to see all the jobs that I'm 100% qualified and experienced for. Now, if I'm looking and I'm willing to put in a bit of work or get some more qualifications or chance my arm, then I could put it to 0 and then press submit. And what it will do is it will show all the different jobs. This actually shows every job. And now we can start looking at these are live jobs. Now the qualifications, experience and skills match is completely dictated by the employer or the job poster. So it will read, our app will read your profile and then put you up against the what the employer is actually looking for. So when you look at this, and there will be some, no doubt, that I'm 100% and 100% for, and obviously lots that I'm not. It gives you an idea of how successful you're going to be on applying for these different jobs. One of the worst things you can do is fire from the hip and send a CV out to 1,000 people. There's no way to track it. You don't understand where it is that you stand, and it's very hard to keep track of and very frustrating. And I've been there 9 months unemployed, just not knowing where I stand. So the idea of this whole app is to show you a bit more about where you stand compared to jobs, and compared to entry requirements. It's the same as anything else. It will show you how much money it is, it will show you what it is, and it will show you where it is. So part-time administrator, let's have a look at that one. So in Exeter. So I can see I'm 100% qualified. Now it's not going to show me anything here because I already meet the qualification criteria, so I haven't even got to worry about it. But the experience, I need a certain amount of experience in finance and banking, and the experience is all done in XP points. So for every week that you do within an industry, you earn XP points. And the reason we've done this is so that you can leverage volunteer, internship, and different experiences to gain XP to make you more experienced in different industries within the UK. You press find experience. We've got none on here at the moment as we're still developing, and this will give you a list of all the experience opportunities where you can gain this XP. So if you've got a real hankering to be in the finance and banking, you can look at different volunteer roles, different internships, work experiences that we can then bolt on the XP. You put it in your profile, and we will automatically pull that XP out and show it to the employer, which means that every bit of volunteer work that you do is important and it counts. And as you can see, I'm a 25% skills match. Now, I can't see the skills needed for this job. We're testing this at the moment because we don't really want you to see, so that people can't go and change all of their skills within their jobs to purposely match. Because as the employer starts going through the application, they'll see anyway. It's much the same as keyword stuffing on a CV. They'll see that actually you don't meet their requirements, and it's just a waste of everybody's time. But again, that's a developing function. So we'll take your feedback and then we'll work on it. So I kind of like the look of this part-time administrator. So I can see it's £9 per hour. It's part-time and it's in Exeter. I can see the whole job overview and see if it's a job that I would actually enjoy doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and put it to 100% and 100% and submit. So these are jobs that I know I have a really good chance of getting. So if we look at this one, so I'm qualified 100% compared to the employer's dictated qualifications needed, and I'm 100% experienced, again dictated by the experience that the employer has said that I need. And it just so happens that I'm 100% skills match. So the skills from my previous roles, my previous jobs, are matching with the skills that are needed for this role. Meaning the whole process is so much more efficient. So I have a look at the top, and you can start seeing company media. And what we're trying to do is get the different companies, different agencies, different businesses to put company media onto their application or onto their job um, criteria, so that you can actually have a look at what it's like to work for this person, or what it's like to become part of this agency that will help you get employed. So I'm having a look at the location. Remember, I put national, so I don't really care. I can filter it down to be closer to me. So this is in Putney. It's £25,000 a year, and it's full time. And the job overview is exactly what I was expecting as a lettings consultant. Actually, I really, really, really want to be a lettings consultant. So I'm going to hedge my bets. I don't want to apply for this one yet, so I can add it to favourites, and that drops into my favourites. Or I'm ready to apply for this job. When I apply for this job, I can see that it's a lens consultancy job. I know it's in Putney. I'm going to apply with my profile. Now, we do have an upload CV button here, and this is something we're tracking very closely to see how many people actually want to upload their CV. The whole idea of us is to get away from CVs, is to in essence kill them off, because we believe that they're just old school and they don't really work. However, this app is built for you completely, and if upload CV is something you want, then that's something we'll give. Now, although you can't upload your CV here, we have very clever analytics that tells me every time someone taps this button. So I can start looking at analytics and saying, well, actually 50% of our users are trying to upload a CV, so therefore it's important that we develop that function. Down here I can write my cover letter. I really want this job. Now, I would not recommend writing that as a cover letter. That's terrible. But it's a cover letter that you would get normally, where you can just write in a bit about yourself and be a bit more personable. Our marketing executive at Imployable, we actually hired her because of her cover letter. She stood out miles because she wrote a really, really good, engaging cover letter that said, do you know what, I really like this person. Now, something else that's very new that we hope people might like is the ability to add a cover video. So I can go into the camera, and I'm not actually going to video anything, but here I can record a cover video, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Hi, my name is Peter Kelly. I live in Putney, which I don't. I really interested in this role because. And then I can add that cover video, and then I can submit. And what happens is then I get the applied tag on this, so I know that I've applied for this role. I'm going to go and I've applied for this role. And then when I come back out to here, I can go to applied opportunities, and these are all the jobs that I've actually applied for. So I can go in and just re-affiliate myself with the opportunities I've applied for. This also works for qualifications and experience. If you've applied for a course or qualification through the app, or experience volunteer work through the app, they will always also show up here. And this is just so that you can keep a really good track of what it is that you're doing on the app, and start working out if what you're doing is effective, or if more work needs to go into your profiles or cover letters and so forth. And that's how to look for a job on Employable.